Hello there. Now, let's talk about democracy for a second. It's something we all know and most people love, right? It gives us the power to choose our leaders, no matter their background. In a democracy, anyone can become a leader, even if they don't have a ton of knowledge on how to run a country. It's based on popularity, good speeches, and public appeal. But is that really the best way to pick a leader? Imagine you're about to have a really important surgery. Who would you trust to perform it? A super popular person who gives great speeches? Or a highly trained surgeon with years of experience? My guess? You'd pick the surgeon. And that choice, believe it or not, is a little peek into the idea behind technocracy. Technocracy is a system of government where decision makers are chosen for their expertise. Imagine if, instead of politicians, scientists, engineers, and economists were the ones calling the shots. They'd use their knowledge to make decisions about things like energy, finance, and public health, based on facts and data, not public opinion. Think of it as a government run by the world's smartest problem solvers. This idea isn't new. Technocracy first popped up during the Great Depression in the United States, a time when people thought that experts, like scientists and economists, could solve problems more effectively than politicians. So, they let skilled professionals take the reins in areas like city planning, finance, and infrastructure, places where you really need know-how to make the best choices. Singapore is often considered the best example of a technocracy today. There, politics and expertise blend seamlessly, and leaders make decisions based on data and research, aiming for the most efficient solutions. In Singapore, they prioritize the smartest approaches over the most popular ones. But as cool as technocracy sounds, it has its flaws. For starters, not everyone feels included. Technocrats, the experts, often make decisions based on science and technical principles, while the general public might care more about issues that affect them directly. This gap can leave people feeling like they don't have a voice, especially since technocrats don't need public support the way politicians do. And here's another catch. Because technocrats base decisions on data and efficiency, their policies might lack a human touch. People aren't just numbers. We have values, emotions, and culture that don't always fit neatly into data points. A technocratic system risks feeling cold or disconnected from the everyday experiences of real people. So, is technocracy the answer to all our problems? Maybe not yet. For a technocracy to truly work, we'd need to close the gap between experts and the general public. And we'd need to trust that technocrats are acting in everyone's best interests, not just going by what's technically correct. In the end, every government has its strengths and its weaknesses. Democracy gives everyone a voice, but doesn't guarantee expertise. Technocracy offers logic and efficiency, but might leave people feeling disconnected. Neither system is perfect. But as the world changes, maybe there's room for new ideas. Imagine a future where democracy and technocracy combine, a government that values both expertise and public voice. Who knows? One day we might live in a world where knowledge and people's needs work together to create a government that's just a little bit closer to perfect. Until then, keep an eye on your gadgets. Who knows? Your next leader could be the one who designed the perfect phone app.